Hey, I'm ElusiveKev, welcome back to MotoGP 18, where man McDonald had a very successful debut on board the Aprilla racing team Grassini. Can he repeat it round the Termas de Rio Hondo circuit in Argentina? Damn right he is. So here goes Mayo then. For first of two possible qualifying efforts here late in qualifying one. Just 3.5 minutes to go. He's got to beat Iannoni's 1:36.4. What is Iannoni doing down here? Is good from the KTM to back off. And Mayo sticking with the same helmet as well. That was his special helmet at the end of last season. Obviously didn't work in Valencia, it seems to be working on this Aprilla. He's 1.1 up after one sector. But it's this sector. And the third sector, which are going to prove a bit more difficult for Mario. Or not. And now he's 1.6 up. He goes through the right hander barely. Anything this back end of the Aprilla. Barely out of line. 2.9 up. It's having a bit too much at the moment. No way is he 2.9 up as he goes across the line. Yeah, he's 2.2 up. How disappointing. As Iannoni's in second, that's just ridiculous. With Pedrosa leading past Spargo and Baptista on the fifth row, and all Spaniard. Fifth row with Serin, Espargo and Smith alongside each other on the sixth row. Good to see Espargo nowhere near the back on this occasion. Then we're back Redding and Simeon, Morbidelli, Abraham and Luti, with Nakagami in last once again. So we saw him go out very late in that first session. Now he's going out very early in qualifying. 2 for 2 possible qualifying laps, because he only needed one to get out qualifying one. So 32 he's debuted for. No, 34 wasn't it? 32. He's definitely got pole. Just saw that big fat sausage curb on the inside. Just had to hesitate a bit there. Get on a power. Go down this long back straight. It's probably the best overtaking spot. This hairpin. Mayo taking the second line there rather than the apex. As he's just lost the bite through the left-hander. So he's definitely going to need 2 laps on the circuit in qualifying 2. And a circuit which is pretty nice to ride around. It's for a modern circuit, definitely is interesting. You got some tight corners for overtaking. I mean, this section has seen some things over the years. Leads to some very tight finishes. Mayo still does a 34.7. He's quite messing up that. And Mayo just needed one lap. He finishes 2 tenths ahead of Dovi, with Marquez rounding out the front row. Then it's Rossi and Vinales alongside Quattro, Zarco Iannoni in middle on the third row, and Rins Petrucci and Lorenzo on the fourth. So for Mayo, it's all about that victory. So here's Mayo out from pole for the first time on board the Aprilla, as he waits for the lights to go out. But hey, that's the fun here in Argentina as Rossi tries to make an electric start. One of the Primates does though launch himself into the top 5. So Renzo also trying to make a good start. And just like Mayo's got back underneath him. There's Crutchlow in third. So Mayo tries to make it 3 wide. Not very confident though, once again being close to that sausage cup on the inside. He just holds off Lorenzo Vinales into the top 5. So it's Dovi and Marquez. There's Mills Miller. He got the electric start. Here comes his teammate Petrucci on the inside of Lorenzo. Here comes Rossi as well. So this is a good corner for overtaking, but the wrong kind from Hayo as he drops back. Just managed to hold off Rossi, now wins his bite. The Yamaha. We saw Petrucci very slow. Into the right hander. Here comes Mayo. Lorenzo wants a bit of a battle. Mayo says no. As he launched it down the inside of Miller, down the inside of Vinales. Oh, he did that, didn't he, in Qatar? And Marquez was the unfortunate victim. Does it hit? Everyone survives. Just about. Until once again Vinales fighting back. Well, these two do know how to battle. So the Marquez and Dovi has the Honda lead Ducati just about. He's got Sark around out in the top 10 behind Rins. Got Pasparo battling for 14 with Alvaro Bautista. Tito back down in 19, battling Bradley Smith. Rossi battling to be in the top 10. Head of Johan Zarco. So Mayo a bit wide onto the back straight. That's allowed Vinales by. Could allow Miller by as well. Looks like the Aprilla's just holding off the Ducati though. So here goes Crutcho with a move. He's got a number of riders breathing down his neck. But the ex-teammates, who's going to win this battle? Looks like he's going to be Mayo. Just about through the right hander. There's Pedrosa battling for 12th with Iannone down in 13th on the Suzuki. Yes. Once again, Mayo so confident breaking into that left-hander. As he goes around the outside of Vinales, which comes to the inside. And he takes third. Beautiful move. As he goes into this penultimate corner. Across the line. Dobby with 34.6, man with a 34.4. Despite a mistake, a major mistake onto the back straight on that lap. Catches up to the top two, are really battling hard. So I want everyone to stick with them. In this long race, 8 laps. As teammate Espargaro's batting with a bat for 18th. Got Vinales 7/10 behind, half a second behind Dovi and Marquez. And looks like Ducati's taken the lead as all Mayo breaks himself. Managed to get the launch off the corner. So he remains 3/10 ahead of Vinales. Once again, just chucking the bike into that right-hander. That's his saving grace on a couple of these corners. He's just so confident on this Aprilla, like that left-hander. And that gobbles up half a second like it's nothing. It's now he's the second head of Vinales, and we've got a three-way fight for the victory. Approaching the halfway mark of this race. So here comes McDonald, looking to the outside. Duffy and Marquez have it. Another 34.4 for May. What about that consistency? Let's start this race. We've got Lorenzo around out the top 5, doing a good job on the second Ducati. Obviously not where he wants to be, but in the way he's mostly been on that Ducati, that's pretty decent. Let's see the 3 big bad wolves at the front. Marquez, the strongest. I was about to say strongest bird at the moment, but that can be taken so many different ways, can't it? So once again under braking. for the hairpin. Just not going the way of Mario. We did a much better job of recovering this time. Got a superb launch off the corner. It's Redding up to 17th ahead of Barat. He's ahead of his teammate Alicia Spargo as well as Redding. So again, Spargo just struggling on the Sunday. Wasn't too bad on Saturday on this occasion. Well, Mario down the inside of Dovi for second. Makes the move stick. As he goes into the penultimate corner. It's down the inside of Marquez. Not close enough for a move. There's a 34.5 on this occasion going to the second half of the race. Vinales, Lorenzo, Rins, Miller, Zarco, Crutcher and Petrucci. No Rossi in the top 10. So Marquez doesn't like the look of Mayo in front of him. Me takes that position back. That's one of the shames of last season. We didn't see these two battle more. I mean, they were pretty close in the championship for most of the season, but just on track. Maybe just didn't battle enough. Of course, we had that super battle in Japan. Apart from that, not too many points when these two are close together. Hopefully that gets rectified this season. So Mario next down the inside. Shades of Qatar. Horrible flashbacks for Marquez. This Mario's got the inside line into the left. And takes the lead with ease. Now can he put away with ease? And he's 3 and a bit laps remaining in this race as Nakagami ahead of Espargaro into the top 20. Current teammate and former teammate battling out for Mario down the order. He cost either 34.2 or if it's that time to have been a 34.5 or under. Incredible consistency despite a variety of lines. Oh, that 34.2 is just because he put that together for once. He can even be quicker than that, we reckon. You go down this back straight, you've got Serene and Rabat battling over 60. Simeon and Carrier battling over 22nd. A half a second gap to Marcus behind. So just eases the bike into the apex. Because the second half of the race, got a single tyre wet. So keeps it in second gear on this occasion. And just slightly pulling away for Marquez. As he go for the right hander into the left. Just able to get that bike so beautifully into that corner. He's now 8 tenths ahead of Marquez. As things might have to get tougher for Mario. Like, it's good, it's fantastic seeing him. That to his team. Like a duck to water. He sets another 34.4. But a second quicker than Marquez. With Vinales not far behind, second and third, as Rossi's finally into the top 10 again. One crutch though. And it's like Mayo's just got one up on everyone here. Which is a bit disappointing, just like he had in Qatar as well. As he's 8 tenths out of Mario, so he's lost a couple of tenths in that first sector, but that is his weakest sector, and it's like Petrucci and Pedrosa battling over 11th. That's a bit of a mouthful. Xavier Simon and Carrier are still battling like hell over 22nd, probably one of the most intense battles on the track. And not even close to the points, those two. So here comes Marquez with a charge. Just say it's getting easier for Mario. Of course, Marquez takes half a second out on this lap so far. So he's so strong in that sector though, pulls back that half second. And Petrucci and Pedrosa now getting the gloves out for 11th. There's just one more lap to go. So across the line with 35 flat. A slow lap for him. That's his slowest since the first lap, isn't it? Otherwise, been inconsistent mid 34s or low 34s on that occasion where he set the fastest lap. Now he's just backing off, maybe just conserving the tyres a bit. He's pushed all he's needed to so far this race. Now he can just manage it in these last couple of laps. There's all Marquez half a second back. Gained half a second in that first sector. Let's go into the hairpin. Nice and smooth exit for Mario. So Marquez gained a 10th again. Definitely hear the Honda behind. And it's this sector where Mario just pulls away again. Well, he's even short shifting, as you can hear. He's just gained 3/10. As we approach the final corner tyre, not really too much of an issue, but still Mario being very cautious as we go into the final couple of corners. And across the line with a 35-3 horrible final lap, but it's another victory for the San Marino Wonder, as he has mounted a perfect beginning to this MotoGP season. As Marquez less than a second back, then Dovi a second behind his rival. There's Lorenzo, Rins, Miller, Zarco, Rossi, Crutchlow, Petrucci, Iannone in 12th. Pedrosa dropped to 13th in the end. And Paul Spargo and Albert Batista rounds out the point scores ahead of Rabat, who battled through to 16th in the end. Redding down in 18th. Alicia Spargo outside the top 20. He lost that battle to Cal Abraham. He was actually battling with Xavier Simon. But it's Franco Morbidelli in last. What happened to the Italian has leads by 17 points ahead of Vinales and Dovi in third. Marquez, the big winner, up 4 places to 4th, ahead of Zarco and Meadows, ahead of his teammate Petrucci after 2 races. Who would have thought Miller would be ahead of Petrucci at any point in the season? You've got Rins up to 8th, ahead of his teammate Iannone, Crutchlow down to 10th. Morgan Lorenzo up to 11th, Rossi down in 12th. There goes his chance of a double-digit title. He's 10th. There's 15 riders. Only 15 have scored so far this season. Same point scores in both races, with Morbidelli in the wooden spoon spot. Aprilla 17 points ahead of Yamaha and Ducati. Honda up to 4th ahead of Suzuki, with KTM in 6th. Then the team's championship, Aprilla 5 points ahead of Yamaha, with Ducati up to 3rd ahead of Pramac. And Honda up to 5th ahead of Suzuki, then Tech 3, LCR and KTM. And Angonieto. As he's just achieved everything, max level and everything. #1 rider by a country mile, development points for days. As in Moto2, it's Alex Marquez of Olivia and Bagnaia. In Moto3, Bezzecchi with Zedda Martin and Canet. So what do we develop for the next race? As aerodynamics definitely did help. We might need aerodynamics actually to increase the top speed round Kota with that long back straight. You could see the Aprilla really losing out, as I'm
Scared to develop the engine. When we developed the engine for, I think it was the Premac, it just upset the balance of the bike, just made it worse for some reason. The same when we developed actually anything on the Premac after the engine developments, it just made the bike worse, almost unrideable. That's why perhaps Mario was making mistakes, why he's pissing off his teammates and the team, and why he left in the end for LCR. So, do not want to touch the engine. This bike is so nimble, it's so precise, it's fantastic through the corners, and it's seen fantastic under braking by default. Don't even need to develop the brakes. Brakes are so good at the moment. So I think it will be aerodynamics again, just increase that top speed. See if we can actually go in a straight line for once, at more than like 200 miles per hour. As next time out, as we're heading to America for the only time this season. A place where Marius had very up and down fortune, including last year's race. You experienced all of the emotions. Let's see if it's a bit of a smoother run this time around. So for watching, we'll find out next time.